Hello and welcome along. Here it is, the final JDQ of the week. It is Friday, the 12th of September, so thank you very much for joining me as always. Hope you're well, hope you've had a wonderful week, whatever it is that you have been doing this week. But thank you very much for choosing me as your podcast selection for the following 7 minutes. Really appreciate it. 5 questions then, as always, and a tiebreaker question to end and wrap everything up. So make sure you've got your pens and paper at the ready, your brains switched on and locked in gear, ready to go. That's really wrong as well. I was thinking about this the other day. You don't lock things in gear, really, do you? You put something in gear. Put your brains in gear. I've said it that long now. I'm just going to go with it. But here we go. Here's your first question for Friday, the 12th of September. So which mint is described as the mint with a hole? So which mint is described as the mint with a hole? Question number 2, which cartoon franchise had villains such as Bon Voyage, Syndrome, and the Underminer? So which cartoon franchise had villains such as Bon Voyage, Syndrome, and the Underminer? Question number 3, which cleaning brand loves the jobs you hate? Question number 4, Honolulu is the capital city of which island? And your final question for today, number 5, glaucoma is a condition that affects which part of the body? So glaucoma is a condition that affects which part of the body? Right, there we go. That is your 5 questions to wrap up the week. How do you think you did? Well, I'll be back with the answers in just a short moment's time. Dave will count us down from 5 to 0. When he gets to 0, time's up. No cheating. Your answers are locked. And I'll give you the answers and see how you did. Dave, final time this week. Count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Dave. Right, let's see how you did with the final 5 for this week. So, question number 1. Which mint is described as the mint with a hole? It is Polos. Question number 2. Which cartoon franchise had villains such as Bon Voyage, Syndrome, and the Underminer? It is The Incredibles. Question number 3. Which cleaning brand loves the jobs you hate? It is Mr. Muscle. Yep, loves the jobs you hate. Question number 4. Honolulu is the capital city of which island? It is Hawaii. And your final question today, number 5. Glaucoma is a condition that affects which part of the body? It is the eyes. So there we go. That is your 5 questions to round out the final quiz of the week. Your tiebreaker question is this: Hawaii consists of how many volcanic islands? That's how many islands in total make up Hawaii. Nearest to it, as always, gets the point if you are playing competitively. Adding your score to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, it is the difference between your answer and the correct one. So Hawaii consists of how many volcanic islands? Got an answer? Well, if you haven't, tough, get one written down. So Hawaii consists of how many volcanic islands? It is 137. Yep, Hawaii, 137 volcanic islands. Not all of them are inhabited, partly because they've got volcanoes on. But yeah, so 137 islands make up Hawaii. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That brings to an end the week of this week. I'm just going to go with that. Your 25 questions for this week. So that is it. How did you get on this week? I'll have a look at the global leaderboard on Quiz Hub as well and see how the questions went this week. But that is it from me for this week. I'll be back next week. Another 25 questions. There is all sorts in there. Let's have a look. There is some names questions, animated movies. surfaces, dog breeds, fast food restaurants. There is a bank question in there. There's a singers question. There is, sorry, Irene, a flag question in there as well. There is a computer software question and heroic outlaws, among many, many other questions. So another full mixed bag of questions. That is all to come next week. But thank you as always for watching, listening, and playing along with JDQ. Don't forget, continue to let people know, because I bumped into somebody the other day and said, "Oh, what are you doing now that you're not on Radio 2 anymore?" And I said, I'm doing what I did on Radio 2 every weekday on a podcast. And they went, "Really? Where do I find it?" So keep telling people, if you bump into someone who knows me from Radio 2 and from the breakfast show on Radio 2, let them know that I am still here. I'm still doing quizzes, and I'm still doing them, instead of just on a Thursday, on a daily basis as well. As always then, from me and from Dave, we will see you next week. We'll see you soon. As always, take care. Stay safe.